Hey, good morning everyone, and welcome to Working Horses with Jim, where we use draft horses to log and farm. They are a way of life. And this morning we are out in the oat field. Jim is busy cutting it down, and he'll be sharing a little bit more with you what's going on. But we've got a big hay day today. Well, a hay cutting down day today. The oats are really looking nice. Underneath are clover seed that will come up after, and grass seed. So let's see how Jim's doing.
Hi guys, good morning. So today I decided I want to cut my oat hay. I have other years waited till it's kind of over mature before I cut it, so I really wanted to cut it today, but we got so much rain the last few days. The water was running right down through by the ditch there by the cornfield there, and this field is so wet. The horses are punching holes in, which I hate, but it's just the way it is. So at least with Duke's side, this tire here kind of flattens up the holes he's making. Lady is making holes and the tire is not hitting it. But anyways, I am so happy to have this mow machine because it's doing incredibly great today. Because it's so wet, as you guys know that have mowed with ground driven mowers, the tires will slide when it's really wet. This being a motor, the cutter bar just keep right on cutting, and it's really nice. The hay is, the oats are standing straight up, so there's no lodging problem, so it's cutting beautifully. And then being 9-foot cut as opposed to 6-foot cut, it's just getting the job done so much faster. Abby's coming down in a little bit, and she's gonna attempt to take Lady out into that field right over there where we were cutting before, and see if the hay can be unlodged a little bit, because it got really lodged really bad in the last few days with all the rain that we got. Another beauty about this motor is on the corners, I really don't even have to pick my cutter bar up, and I can just sit there and kind of spin and just go right on through and continue cutting. Also, I stopped right here mid-cut, and it's not a problem at all. I just go start the motor up, kick it in gear, and away we'll go, and it's not going to miss a beat. So there's a lot of really good things I like about this mow machine, and today is really shining because of what we got here. Anyways, we'll probably share a bunch more of what goes on today. We got a busy day today. This is Saturday. This hay here will just sit here over the weekend. It's so wet, I don't want to get in the field any more than I have to, and then on Monday we'll get in here and ted it. We'll probably try to dry bale this. By dry baling it as opposed to round baling and wrapping it, we have to leave it in the field for another day or so longer. That will give the ground more time to dry out, so that when we come in here with a round baler, it won't make ruts. So at least that's what we're hoping for. So anyways, I'm gonna get finished up with this, and we're gonna swap teams around several times today. So that's what we'll probably show you.
time to swap teams.
Oh. Oh.
This is one of those days when you can almost see the corn growing. Pumpkins in our little patch are starting to at least be seen, which is great. And here's our last haying endeavor. Just before the rain came again, we got this all in the barn, this area.
There, go ahead and jump on. You're just gonna have to explain it all out really, Brenda.
I don't want these.
Alright, follow me.
Abby's helping us out today. Abby and Lady. So what Abby is doing is she's going to, with Lady, they're going to try to straighten the hay back up. Just as you saw the other video, Jim was doing this the other day. Abby and Lady are back together again. Jim is securing the connections here with good old duct tape.
Good. So head right down to there and plan on having a foot or two out into the road. And I'll stop you once or twice just to adjust this. Get it coming. Oh.
What is that?
She heard it.
I heard that. I didn't know you said that.
Try that. It'll take a while to get your depth perception type of thing, so know where to go with it. Okay, I'm gonna get the horses. You're all set. Keep right on rolling. Look at it roll that hay over.
Boy, it's wet. Jim is coming out with Duke and Earl to mow. Nope, Baron and Earl to mow. They look super interested in what's lady over here.
How's it think you're going? You know where you're going?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't gone through it more than once, but
Yeah, that's really good.
yeah, I should be able to.
Yeah. And of course, you're way farther this way than you need to be.
Well, not usually.
Go ahead. I'm going to start out and around.
You're going the opposite direction?
Yeah, that's the idea. So I go underneath it. See, when it's mowed laying that way, you kind of cut a bar goes to the top and doesn't cut it.
Right.
So no,
Yeah,
that looks great. So
We're pushing it down.
you're pushing it hard around there, head right down, and I'm going to go around and start in.
So,
We'll meet you somewhere.
Okay.
Hold it. How long have you been going out, Doug?
I don't know. Oh, it was crooked for a long time. I said that way over there it was crooked.
Hey,
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
okay, go ahead.
Come on. Yep.
Now Jim is going in the other direction. Jim shut off his motor and the blade so Abby and Lady can come through.
I didn't know how close she might be, and I want to cut her up out of her way.
Right.
Pipe's a little bit hard to judge exactly where it should be. It's really working good, Abby.
Going through the wet spot. Jim said you can tell right where the tiling ended. It's right about here. You can see that it made a big difference to get it tiled. But he's loving it.
That is?
Yeah, he thinks it's doing a great job.
Okay.
Wet.
Literally walking in a lake.
Yeah. Okay, you might wonder why in the world are we cutting it when it's so wet? It's got to get cut so that it doesn't get even worse. And we may not be able to pick all this up, but at least it's down for second cut. As a result of going this way, it's really knocked it down. Crossing paths again.
Okay guys, I am very, very pleased how this is going with Abby's help on this pipe being dragged through the field. I feel that the hay is mowing really good. We can't know for sure until we actually rake it. So it's going to be a few days before we actually rake it.
Baron back to work. This is for all you viewers. Abby rode into the barn with Lady, and yes, she wore. And yes, she wore her flip-flops today.
No, I didn't have any shoes on. I was hoping I could get Vincent's
attention,
so he could bring me my shoes. He didn't, but then you came, so I was glad. So I don't actually want to walk out in her stall.
I was thinking about all this. Yes.
Thank you, Mommy.
There you go, princess.
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Okay, nice.
Is she supposed to have 20 swallows of water?
I gave her 20.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good job, lady. Abby.
Thank you.
Abby had come out earlier and droned me finishing up the oat field earlier in the day. And with the drone, of course, there's no audio. So we're going to put some music on. And if you don't like my choice of music, just mute it and enjoy the scenery on our farm at this time of the year. Have a great day.